if at any point you need to refer to laptops or notes and you're looking down, just try and go slightly offside to the mic, so it's like reducing a few.
No, I'll just knock mine out of the way, mate. Yeah, that's how I roll.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, get someone else in, Bo. I don't play by your rules.
You make the rules up as you go.
That's it.
It's like a film, right?
I don't know, is it?
What's that from?
I'll play by your rules. White men can't jump?
Probably.
No. It's the T from the A-Team.
I was going to go more Wesley Snipes. I don't play by your rules.
Don't play by my rules.
Should we do some formal instructions?
Really?
Formal?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I've been listening to podcasts and apparently they introduce themselves.
Okay.
So who are you?
They sound hideous.
Hi, I am Gareth.
Hi, I'm Phil.
And I'm James. And
I'm Gareth.
And we are...
really weird.
Yeah, let's not do that again. Let's never do that again.
Right, so we are doing the Stone Roses this evening.
We are. That was your choice, James, wasn't it?
That was my choice.
Yeah, Stone Roses,
and I'm going to ask you, how do you both feel about the Stone Roses?
Yeah, I like them. I feel they've got quite a big place in the musical history of this country.
And you, Phil?
Yeah, so.
Did you get into them first time around?
No. See, as we know, I never kind of... That whole Britpop... I know they weren't really Britpop. They were way before that. But even then, I wasn't... I mean, when Stone Roses, the first album came out, I wasn't really into music then anyway.
89.
Yeah, I was too not really appreciating music then. But no, that whole Manchester scene which they kind of created, apparently, I didn't really like that either. I didn't appreciate it then anyway. But I do appreciate their music. I was just never a fan when they were relevant, or even when I was a bit older.
Yeah,
to be
I
fair.
guess us being the age we are,
yeah, we kind of missed it all, didn't we? I suppose
they weren't relevant when we were getting into that sort of music, right?
Which kind of, I suppose, which we'll get into, makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And they missed the boat, really.
I think they'd been and gone by the time I had.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember a time where I can say, yeah, I got into them.
Yeah.
I think just by osmosis.
On the flip side of that, though, does that work in their favour? Do they kind of come out as a bit legendary for that? I think they do.
Definitely.
Similar to the Nirvana. Only had 3 albums, short-lived. Everyone loves them because of that. And we always know what they'd done, they carried on, blah, blah, blah. They'd probably faded out and just become a band that did have a couple of good albums and not much. I very much think that would definitely have been the case with the Stone Roses.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Because they've been around for quite a while.
Before
the first album.
Yeah, 84, is it or something? Yeah. Yeah, because it was a long time, wasn't it, before? Because they did record an album that never got released, Garage Flower.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
It's rough, isn't it?
Yeah, compared to the debut, yeah. It's got some good songs on there.
Have they got songs on there that make the first album?
No, I don't think there is there?
No, but they were playing I Want to Be Adored.
Yes.
Back in 85, 80, really early.
But it was kind of, because it was produced by, wasn't it, mine? Hannett? Joy Division.
Oh, right.
So all part of the whole factory scene was going on. And when you listen to it, you can hear his kind of production style that's very similar to kind of like the Joy Division sound.
Yeah.
It never got released. They scrapped it, didn't they?
Didn't come out until the 90s, mid-90s, right?
Yeah.
I do feel there's a bit of like a folklore legend about the Stone Roses.
I think that debut album has a huge cultural significance.
It's massive. It's like a greatest hits. I always see it as a great. I was never into Stone. I never bought the album, so I don't. No. So when I listen to it now, it's like I've just bought a Stone Roses greatest hits album.
I mean, my first recollection really was the Brash, listening to "I Am the Resurrection" as the last song at the Brash on a Saturday night.
You wasn't a big Stone Roses fan at first.
It's not that I wasn't a fan; I was just unaware of them.
Yeah, obviously up north in Manchester they were massive. I'm guessing. I suppose we didn't hear about that.
I think they were massive everywhere after the first album. Although it took a while for people to warm to it it didn't really do anything for the first 5 months.
Okay.
And then by the end of the year, it's kind of like everyone's favourite band were the Stone Roses.
Yeah.
They went through some shit to get to where they got to with that album. From what I hear, I don't think they were particularly liked in Manchester.
No, that's right.
At the start. I think people like Tony Wilson, Factory Records and all that were like, get the fuck out. And then they got so fucked off with that they actually decided to spray paint a lot of the like famous points in Manchester
stuff,
and then from that, like, Manchester hated them even more. Essentially, they were blacklisted.
Yeah, they just spray painted Stone Roses over everything.
Yeah, and I think one of their first gigs was it a HIV concert.
That's right,
hosted by Pete Townsend at the Marquee Club in London.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think they basically sacked off Manchester and started playing in London.
So they owe us Southerners a lot. And they had the cheek to call it Manchester.
Yeah, but Manchester, I mean, it doesn't just include them, and I don't think it started with them.
Nah.
I think some of the research I've been doing, it's sort of, I mean, it goes back to like Northern Soul. That's where it all starts, really. And then I think the modern, I mean, when I say modern, but like the 80s and 90s Manchester scene kind of starts with the Sex Pistols.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the Lesser Free Trade Hall in 1976 or something like
76, yeah, must have been 76. Yeah.
And I think I've written this.
Who
down.
was in attendance? There's someone there that you absolutely love.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Manchester Scene Timeline. So Sex Pistols played Lesser Free Trade Hall 1976, watched by Tony Wilson, Pete Hook and Bernard Sumner, Morrissey, Marquis Smith.
And
shoved to the side.
And red-haired temptress
Mick Hucknall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The inspired Mick Hucknall.
Yeah, he's Simply Red.
Yeah, he was a punk though, wasn't he? Like early days.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by that when I read that he'd attended. But then obviously all these guys, like, you know, Marquis Smith started to fall. Morrissey, along with Johnny Marr, started the Smiths. Peter and Bernard Sumner then went on to form Joy Division. You've got Tony Wilson, who then started up Hacienda and Factory Records. So from that one little gig, all these people started what became the Manchester scene, right?
Yeah, I think Manchester always seems to have gone through these stages, isn't it? Like, you had like the Buzzcocks, and then you had Joy Division.
Yeah.
And I said like the Stone Roses, and then you had Oasis. And it kind of seems to go on and on.
Yeah.
Where were the Charlatans from?
They're all part of that same scene.
So I always find Charlatans and Stone Roses very similar.
Yeah, so Manchester,
and sound and that.
You'd think Charlatans,
Happy
Mondays, Roses, In Spiral Carpets,
Oasis,
James.
Are they Manchester as well?
Yeah, and 808 State apparently was part of that same scene.
Oh, right.
But what I learned in this research is how early all these bands formed.
Yeah.
I think James formed in 82.
James are early, yeah.
Like, when you think the Stone Roses' first album, you think, oh, they've just come out. But actually, they've had 5 or 6 years before that, right?
Doing the clubs and that, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you had Smiths as well around.
Smiths, yeah.
It was really a melting pot, wasn't it?
You know, you describe the Smiths as, what, jangly pop? It's jangly, right? It's you know,
well, okay, yeah, fine.
And that sort of stretches back to the Northern Soul kind of thing. You'd even put people like a Wedding Present in there, I think.
I think the Stone Roses are as well quite jangly.
Yeah.
So you had Stone Roses, Smiths, obviously stateside, you had a R.E.M. And then, so I don't know if it was just a time.
Yeah, I think it is definitely a time, but
do you think it's because you'd come out
to another time?
You'd come out of punk and all kind of like the heavier sort of sound. Maybe it was kind of like a anti-punk movement.
It was, but there's also like a post-punk as well, wasn't it? Television are a little bit not jangly as such, but like quite clean.
Yeah, like Gang of Four or so, wasn't it? That kind of sort of sound.
I think it's a certain ratio were Manchester as well.
Yes, I think they were Manchester, yeah.
Membranes.
Voltaire was Sheffield, weren't they, I think.
And I think that influenced other bands like Orange Juice and, you know, stuff like that. So there was this theme running through the Manchester scene of this kind of jangly pop, indie kind of thing. But at the same time, you had obviously the club opening up, Hacienda in 82, which was importing like American house. you know, the likes of Frankie Knuckles and Marshall Jefferson. So there's a big melting pot of like indie dance all going on. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I think that the dance scene and the jangly pop scene sort of eventually collide to form this kind of indie dance Manchester kind of scene that's going on. I mean, if you look at a lot of the Stone Roses records, they're constantly being remixed by 808 State, and I think Paul Oakenfold was one of the DJs that was playing at the Spike Island gig.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's a real crossover between dance and indie at that time, you know. So much so, you look at Happy Mondays, you know, Bez was that scene, right? His kind of
it was the
energy,
the bounce.
The Stone Roses had a dancer as well, didn't they? They had a dancer for a bit.
Who did?
Stone Roses.
Did they?
Yeah, they did one of the TV shows. It was... but yeah, they had a dancer for a bit.
I didn't know that.
There you go, Stephen Cresser.
Stephen Cresser.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
Confident roadie. I also worked as John Squire's guitar technician, as well as being dancer on stage and hype man.
Oh, really? Hype man.
He just slaps him around the face and come on.
That's a fluffer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, in my research, I realised NME doesn't have that sort of power anymore, but back in the 80s it did.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It released a mixtape called C86.
Yes. There's a whole book about that.
Yeah, like a free tape on the front cover of a magazine. And that was all indie music, which was the bands like Soup Dragons, Pastels, Wedding Present, you know.
At the magazines when you got free tape or something. And it was sellotape, so you had to rip half the front cover off to get to, wouldn't you?
But apparently it was legendary. It sort of really shaped indie music for like 10 years. And most of those were the jangly pop indie bands that were around at the time. It's such an interesting
period.
Was that? I think it was 86, wasn't
86, was it?
Yeah.
So around time Mexico 86 and Sticker album, my first one.
I had Panini 86, like the football teams. And I always remember because I started supporting Everton in 86.
Gary Lineker year?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, one and only season.
But then for some reason I needed to support a Scottish team as well. And I said to myself, the first Scottish team that I complete in Panini, I'll support.
You were a weird child.
I know. I was.
And who was it? Who was your first?
Hibernian. Going back to the Stone Roses, who we're talking about, their first single absolutely crashed in 85.
Yeah. So Young, Tell Me.
I mean, it's noisy, garage, early
justified
underdeveloped punk.
not making a hit.
It's not terrible. I think you can see something in there. I don't know if it was like the early stuff was that well produced.
No.
I think it was kind of like trying to mimic a sound that was going on rather than trying to hone the sound that they wanted.
Yeah.
Because then they got Peter Hook in, didn't they, to produce one of the singles.
Not Sally Cinnamon.
Not Sally Cinnamon, no.
I know he did Elephant Stone, didn't he?
Elephant Stone, that's the one, yeah.
Originally, nobody was willing to sign them. And then the manager at the time, Gareth Evans, pushed them towards a label called FM Revolver.
Yeah, they're like a heavy metal label.
Which was a heavy metal label. And they're like, yeah, we'll give them a go. And so they signed a deal and they released Sally Cinnamon on FM Revolver, right?
Yeah.
And watching this documentary on the whole legal battle with the contracts and stuff, Gareth Evans, he's interviewed quite a lot. I don't know, how would you describe him?
He's a car salesman, isn't he? He feels
He's
like a car salesman,
yeah.
like, you know...
Like a Del Boy,
thinks he knows it all. And
yeah, selling the dream kind of thing.
Yeah, and apparently he started off his career as a hairdresser.
That's it. Yes, he went Vidal Sassoon,
and he ended up owning something like 11 hairdressing shops in the Manchester / Bolton Burnley area. But then he decided he wanted to go into music management, and then he
Similar.
yeah, right. And he bought a club called the International.
Yes. I think he kind of thought it was going to be like the Hacienda.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to buy
Something
this.
to
I'm
rival.
gonna, do the Hacienda. Because of the kickback of Manchester to Stone Roses, wasn't it? It was like, I'm going to buy this club and it'll be like the Hacienda.
Yeah. And apparently he suddenly realised actually the money to be made was in band management. So he put an advert in a newspaper and nobody really picked up. And apparently the only ones to pick up were the Stone Roses. And
Was this their downfall? Is this the
this
first
is where,
mistake
this is
they
where
made?
It starts.
Was it Cousins? Was the other member was like, no, don't
Don't sign that.
don't sign it.
I was going to say, because
Yeah.
from what I've read on it, the whole legal thing, it sounds like they made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, because he the contract basically said he was going to earn a third of all their earnings or something ridiculous.
Like
wasn't it?
royalties and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
of everything.
he was going to earn a third of all pre-tax
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, because the Cousins was like, no, don't sign it. He wasn't having any of it, and John Squire and Ian Brown were like, no, we're doing it. And then eventually
They kicked him out.
They instigated to get him kicked out, didn't they?
Well, I think Evans instigated it.
to get him kicked out. Yeah.
I don't know. From these stories and from interviews and I've seen, I think it's a bit of mixture of both.
Yeah,
I think they weren't very intelligent in who they were signing with.
No, I know.
And I think their attitude didn't help it either.
No.
It just made things worse. I think it's all of that combined. I don't think they were ever going to be destined to be a band that went on for a long time.
I feel like young kids got carried away,
Yeah.
wanted to get signed, wanted to make it big,
Yeah.
so just took whatever came along.
And then you think about it, you said they started in, 84, 85, so this is a good 4 years before. So you think your time's gone probably. You think 4 years. It's
Yeah,
not like they were
maybe,
just
yeah.
they started and straight away they got things. Then maybe they might be, no, hang on, this, if we could have been caught on this early, maybe we've got other things to come. So if they've been around 4 years, maybe they're thinking we're never going to get this opportunity.
Yeah.
So they've just taken the first thing they can. In hindsight, it's turned out to be wrong. But I don't know. I just get the impression no matter who they would have gone with, it would have spiralled out of control regardless.
Yeah.
I think they were just that kind of band.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think of this type of music?
I like it, but you know what? I just find it very samey. That's what I
Yeah.
don't like about it. It's really weird because I like the songs and they've got great harmonies, great guitar work, great drums, and I like it all.
Yeah.
But it's just every song sounds very similar.
Yeah.
They could all be the same band in a way. It's weird like that.
It is weird, isn't it?
I think bands by themselves can become a bit samey. I think across the whole scene, there's quite a big difference, like with the Happy Mondays and a certain ratio and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I've never got that. I don't think. I think
You're a Smiths fan, aren't you?
yeah.
What is it about the Smiths that you enjoy?
Misery.
Is that it? Is that...
No, I just think they're such well crafted songs,
Yeah.
and I'm just a big fan of Johnny Marr and his guitar playing.
Where does John Squire sit with you? Is he
I
a
like
bit one
him.
note? He's got his thing.
Yeah, he's got his thing. He's good at it.
He's good at it. Very
Right.
good.
Is
at
he
it.
a bit showy offy though?
Definitely on the second
Particularly
album.
on the second album,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
like a John Squire album. That is
Yeah.
like the guitar's pushed to the front. It's loud, and he's just doing his own thing. He's just going off there doing these little licks and riffs, and it's like I don't know. It was a bit showy offy, but
Yeah, he definitely liked to showcase his talent, right?
Yeah.
Especially on tracks like Love Spreads.
I think the only one on the first album was probably I Am the Resurrection, when it goes into that end bit and kind of, showcases him a bit.
yeah.
So yeah, in 1988, they signed a record contract with Jive Records.
Right.
Apparently, Rough Trade was sniffing around.
Yeah.
But Gareth Evans, in his infinite wisdom, thought that signing to Jive Records was the place to be.
That was the place to be.
Basically, Jive Records was the home to Billy Ocean,
Classic.
Def Leppard, and some other people.
One drummer. Yeah.
But apparently, they didn't have a Stone Roses, so he thought that's where we need to be.
Right. Okay.
And Jive Records were notorious for having really insane contracts, but Evans decided to get his property lawyer involved
That's right.
instead of the music lawyer. And basically, he didn't see much wrong with it, and they changed barely nothing. And the deal basically tied the Stone Roses to Jive Records for life.
For life.
For life. And they signed it. And they just started an offshoot called Silvertone. They put some of the Stone Roses music to Silvertone, and they said, yeah, we'll take it on.
Yeah.
And do we know if they read any of the small print or anything
They
like
didn't.
that?
No.
And so I think that in part sort of plays a downfall for the band, because I think with the release of that first album, I think they were at the top of their game. They were the best of the best in that genre.
Yeah.
And I think the world was their oyster. I think if there was any contractual differences, I think they would have gone on to be absolutely massive.
Maybe for a short period.
Yeah.
I still think their characters in themselves would have spiraled regardless.
Yeah, maybe.
Regardless, they could have had the best manager in the world. I still think they would have just
imploded.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but then if you're not allowed to make music, if you're not allowed to do your job for however many years, then that's quite destructive, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And that in itself is going to create disruption within the band itself, right? If you're not allowed to express yourself as you have been doing so well up until that point, then there is going to be friction between the band,
Yeah, it's
right?
going to be hard, yeah.
I mean, you say that it's like they couldn't record music. There was nothing stopping them getting together and writing songs.
That's true.
But they got
That
to
is
the
very
point.
true.
They got to the point of doing
yeah.
the second album where they literally wrote that in the studio.
Yeah.
So yeah, it probably caused tension, the whole legal stuff. But if you're that tight a unit, you think you would have spent that time honing the new songs.
You could have used that as a form of coping with it and getting over it. Yeah, or even like middle finger to them. All right, let's go and just create some songs and.
Yeah, it's like they can still get together and write songs.
Yeah. We've got to discuss the Stone Roses, right? Released in 89 on the Silvertone.
On the Silvertone.
Artwork by Squire.
Yeah, he had a thing
always.
for lemons as well, wasn't it? It was all to do with protests, wasn't it? Or something?
French the Paris riots in 68. Apparently, Ian Brown had met when he was touring or something like that. He'd met some French guy who was a part of the riots,
Right.
who still carried around lemons because apparently lemons were good to
Tear gas, wasn't it?
relieve you from the tear gas.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, interesting.
And so if you look on the front cover of the album, it's got the French flag, a red, white and blue stripe.
Yes, yeah, and lemons.
It's got lemons on it. It's also based on a piece by Jackson Pollock, which made reference to the 68 riots. So it's kind of Pollock style, but with some garnishes. And Bye Bye Bad Man, which is track 5 off the album, is written about those riots.
Nice.
So yeah, released 2nd of May, 89.
Oh, I was 8 years old.
8 years old. We've been 11.
I was in probably Jason Donovan or something by then.
Kylie.
Too many broken
Craig McLachlan.
hearts in the- Oh,
Hey, Mona.
now we're talking. I've changed my artist next time. It's Craig McLachlan.
Because it's only got one single.
Yeah,
It's going to be easy. He was in Neighbours.
We could go for his Neighbours career though.
Yeah.
I bet it's a good career we're talking there. I bet it's full of drugs, women, scandals.
Scandals of the Mangles.
I had the Neighbours sticker book.
What?
Plain Jane Super Brain. That was always a hard one to get hold of.
You had a Neighbours sticker book?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I went for a phase of liking sticker books, clearly.
And you called him a weird child.
When did you have a Neighbours
They've
sticker
been around
album?
the Mexico 86 times, so 86, 87.
Phil, I can buy you a complete Neighbour sticker album off eBay for 30 quid.
I've seen it on thing. It's great, isn't it? I did add a fucking Neighbours
Did
sticker
you have a
book.
look at this on the way?
Yeah.
Right. Can I ask a quick question about sticker books?
Yeah.
How many normal stickers was a silver worth?
2.
Yeah, yeah.
Two.
There's always
Yeah,
two. Two to
That,
one.
man, that's like a universal rule.
Yeah.
2.
Had to be.
2 for a shiny.
No deviations.
No.
Not like a 3 or a 4.
Don't ask me again. It's 2
All
for a
right,
shiny,
all
all
right.
right?
Fucking,
Okay.
why did you have different rules?
No, I'm just wondering. Just wondering if anyone else had
Did you
different rules.
get mugged off by a bigger boy?
No, I didn't. No.
I used to love sticker books though, and that was a time, wasn't it? When you come into school with a big fucking rubber band around it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you had about 300 spare, and you got. Oh, never did it with the Neighbours one. I was too embarrassed for that one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know how I got my stickers from there. Maybe
From the black
posted
market.
from Australia. Did you ever not have any like odd other sticker albums apart from Panini?
I had the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's not that. Yeah, I had a Star Wars one actually. Yeah.
I remember
Don't
that
know what
one.
must have probably was around that.
I think I had a WWF one at some stage.
Yeah, I was never into wrestling, but yeah.
You never used to perfect plex people on the bed.
No,
I mean,
I never.
That's not like an admission of
I
sexual
never watched.
misconduct.
I never was into like WWE.
Were you not?
No, I never was.
It's weird to think that whilst Stone Roses are making like one of the greatest albums of all time, we're just all sitting there watching WWF and talking about Neighbours.
I'll take my time over that anytime. They sound like I was going through hell. I was having a ball.
Well, according to Manny, when they were making this album, it was an absolute joy. They were recording it at Battery Studios in London, which is in Willesden, I think it is. And they got a really interesting producer in called John Leckie.
Oh, yeah.
And Leckie is apparently a bit of a legend. He started off as a tape operator working with John Lennon.
Yep.
Sid Barrett worked with him, and then he was a balance engineer. I'm not sure what a balance engineer is, on Pink Floyd's Medal and Wish You Were Here.
Nice.
And then he produced stuff for the adverts and magazine.
Yep.
And then when he went freelance, he went on to work with people like Public Image Limited, Simple Minds, Radiohead. He did Benz.
He did do the Benz, that's right.
He did the Muse first 2 albums, Showbiz and Origins of Symmetry. Showbiz was a good album.
Yeah,
Took it back.
Showbiz, yeah.
Took it back.
Manny brought him in, apparently, because he'd done some work with another band that Manny quite liked. And they did the mix, and I don't think they were particularly happy with the mix, but it stayed anyway.
They originally talked about getting Peter Hook, didn't they, to do the whole album?
Yeah, but
he was too busy
with New Order, right?
Yeah, with New Order, yeah.
And I think their biggest complaint was it sounded a bit tinny.
Okay.
It didn't have enough oomph.
Oomph.
For them. But actually, one of the things I love best about that album is the fact that it's so unified. It has such a unique sound.
Yeah.
And apparently one of his greatest achievements, Mr. Leckie, they wanted to finish I Am the Resurrection the way they finished it live,
Right, okay.
which was in a cacophony of noise and distortion and stuff. And he said, no, that's going to sound rubbish. He needs to do something more melodic.
Right, and that's where it...
And then that's where the
Music
triple
comes
ending
in.
came. So if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have that 8 minutes of absolute fucking joy.
Yeah, he's good in it.
It is. And I think it's one of the best albums ever.
No, it's great. So I think it's got a very high cultural point. And I think they're all just exceptional, aren't they? Musicians. I think it really is the sum of its parts, you know.
And talking about great musicians, now a lot has been made about Ian Brown's singing not being the best.
No, I think when he hits it, he's very good at it.
Yeah.
But there has been times when he hasn't, and it sounds terrible.
His solo career was not very good because of his singing, though.
But I guess
I like his voice, but yeah, when you hear him when he's not on form, it does sound really bad.
every time I listen to that album, it just feels so unique and different from anything else that was being done at that time.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that really sounds the same, does it? I think that's why it kind of stands out.
Yeah.
I think it's had a strong backline, didn't they, with Manny and Reni. I think you could just, as long as those two are keeping the groove going.
Yeah, I must admit, like, I think the drumming is exceptional, yeah. I really like the drumming on it.
I don't think there's another album like it. It's so powerful.
Nice.
Even the slow ones, even like Waterfall.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the Don't Stop afterwards?
Love it.
With the backwards.
We're backwards.
Backwards.
Oh, yeah, it's backwards.
What I'm amazed about is they actually learned to play it live.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So apparently it's pretty much Waterfall backwards.
Yeah.
But the drumming didn't sound quite right, so they put some percussion to keep it going forward, and Ian Brown changed some of the words, but they learned to play it backwards.
What was that, the origin of that song? Do we know if it... Because obviously he changed the lyrics to Don't Stop and that. Was it just like them mucking around and him adding lyrics to it?
Yeah, maybe someone just put it on backwards for a laugh. And like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on a minute.
To me, it sounded like that. It sounded like just mucking around in a studio demo and him just saying, just changing lyrics, going, don't stop. And I don't know, that's what the impression I got from it. I'm not sure if that was the case.
It's quite Beatlish in its like
because it's
technical approach, right?
Yeah, there's stuff on like Revolver, isn't there, which sounds like something's played backwards. It's a very strong album, isn't it? When you like scroll through the track listing.
Oh, it's the best of, isn't it?
It's the best.
It is the best
yeah.
of. She Bangs the Drums, my favourite.
Oh my god,
that's my favourite. I love that song.
Dun, 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 dun. That bass work at the start, right?
Yeah, I think that's my favourite one.
And I think on that album, no instrumentation takes precedent, right? The bass kicks in, like on some of the tracks, like you've got that little before the bass kicks in, before the everything kicks in. It's like it's all shared. It's nothing
Yeah.
overtakes anything else, which is completely different from the Second Coming.
Yeah, well, I think that's just kind of like how it was. These songs were all written before they went into the studio, and they'd obviously spent time honing them.
It's a confident, brash album, isn't it?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, my dear,
It's great. I like that.
which is a rip-off of...
the Simon Garfunkel song, Scarborough Fair.
Yes,
Yes, that's the one.
with a little weird record scratch or something halfway through. Sugar Spun Sister, I was wondering if that's like a reference to drugs or whether it is as innocent as the lyrics suggest. It's all about like candy floss and...
Yeah. I always kind of put those and that and Sally Cinnamon together for some reason.
Interesting story about Sally Cinnamon. Did you read about when that FM Revolver
The video
tried
thing.
to release Sally Cinnamon after release of this album?
They did, didn't they?
They did.
Re-released it and made a video.
Which apparently was fine, but the band hated the video.
Yeah.
And so one day when the band were coming back from somewhere, they stopped off to get loads of paint and stuff, went to FM Revolver's studio and said, this is for the video, and just fucking
bombed everything.
Smashed everything up. They end up in court, £6,000 fine.
Like that, yeah.
But basically soaked the owner and his wife in paint.
Did the cars, their cars,
Did the cars, smash the cars up.
And you don't think they would have imploded if they'd have carried on?
No. Made of Stone. How do we feel about Made of Stone, which was
Love it.
another single?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my top ones. I love Made of Stone. It always reminds me of the Brush as well.
It's dark as well, isn't it? There's sort of like darkness to that song.
Is that about rioting as well?
I don't know.
I don't know, the lyrics and that. I don't know. I've always thought that's about rioting or something like that. I don't know. Burned out cars and things like that. It says about them.
Yeah, bit Western.
Yeah.
There's a Western rhythm.
Western.
I've
that
always
as well.
liked that song. I've always liked that, the Brush. So. Yeah, it's one of my faves, I think.
Shoot You Down's quite funky. That's definitely a baggy kind of...
Yeah, I really like Shoot You Down.
Yeah, fat bass work on that, right?
Yeah, he's great. I love his bass work. It's so good.
This is the one feels like an ending.
And then what? It should...
Like it's an end track of the album.
Okay.
I did feel like that was like a natural ending to the album, and then you go into I Am the Resurrection, which, as I've probably mentioned already, is one of my favourite songs of all time.
All time.
It's the best song they've ever done. It's not a debate for me. This is just the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably agree. It's the best song.
And apparently it started off as a joke.
Okay.
Manny, he was playing the bass line to a Beatles song backwards
Right.
as a joke.
Okay.
And they were like,
He's a
oh
little
yeah,
joke.
it's really fun. They were fucking pissing around as well. And then they thought, oh, actually, this is quite good. Let's try and actually do a proper song out of it. And out of them pissing around came I Am the Resurrection.
There you go.
Taxman, I think it was. Was it
Taxman. Might have been. Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't that interesting?
It evolved into a massive 3-part anthem.
Yeah. So between Manny and the producer Lucky, a joke song has turned into one of the best indie, baggy, Manchester tracks that was ever made.
I did not know that. That's another fact, James.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting. That's good.
So anyway, so that was the first album, which obviously launched them into,
The stratosphere.
uncharted territory.
Now we're going all Few Good Men, 12 Angry Men. What other court case dramas are there?
Yeah.
So they wanted to get out of their contract, didn't they, basically, and sign to a major label, right? That was kind of the crux of it.
Is that what started it?
Yes, I think Gareth Evans thought it was the right time.
Yeah.
So who was sniffing around as in major labels? Was there anyone sniffing around?
No one was at the time sniffing around.
I think
But
he was approaching labels, wasn't he? And like schmoozing.
Yeah, but I think what made them bigger was the fact that they were doing all these big gigs at the Hacienda and stuff like that, which obviously culminated in Spike Island.
So you had the famous Spike Island gig.
Spike Island, yeah, which was 27,000 people going to see them.
What year was that? Was that
1990, wasn't it?
90?
99,
Yeah, 90. And I have seen some footage of it, and it doesn't sound great. It's a bit ramshackled, and I think Noel Gallagher described the bill as shit. He said it's absolute rubbish. It didn't go well, but I think it proved that actually they were absolutely massive because people from all over the world were going to this Spike Island gig.
Yeah.
And I think Evans at this point were kind of like, we're going to be massive, so we can't stay with Silvertone anymore. I think he thought because the Silvertone Jive contract was so ridiculous that legally he thought he would be able to get out of it really easily. And I don't think it was that simple. And in 1990, Silvertone put an injunction on the band, which meant they couldn't record for anybody else.
Yeah, but didn't they end up signing to Geffen, though, in the meantime?
No, not until late 90, early 91.
Right, okay.
So the court case went on for like 2 years, didn't it? Say?
No, about 8 weeks.
So why did they take so long to then?
Well, we'll get to that, but then Gareth Evans decided to sue them as well.
That's right.
Right, okay.
So Silvertone put that injunction on them, but Silvertone realised that, like, the Silvertone boss was kind of like, actually, we need to work with this band because we've done quite good, they've done quite good, let's try and make it work. So they offered a Christmas bonus for the band of about £10,000 each. But Evans actually took the majority of that bonus for the court case, which was about to come up. And in between that, Evans met Geffen in America, and Geffen gave Evans £300,000 to fight Silvertone to get out of the contract.
Right.
So in March 91, the court case started, and Silvertone's method of attack was to attack Evans and his behaviour towards the band. So the first thing they brought up was the £40,000 Christmas bonus. Yeah. And when that was read out, like, apparently all the Stone Roses in court were like, what bonus? We didn't know anything about it. Yeah. Then 8 weeks later, the judge actually struck down the contract, saying that the difference was that there was a requirement to make too many albums and there was no pressure on the label to release any stuff at all.
Right.
So they struck it down. They signed to Geffen, gave a £2 million advance.
Yes, that's right.
And then Evans was sacked
Geffen's
a few weeks later.
That's what Nirvana and that were on, wasn't it? Geffen,
Yeah.
But wasn't it at that time that, like, John
Guns N' Roses,
Squire and Brown bought, like, mansions in, like, the posh area of Manchester?
Which I think led to the fracture between the band, because I think Manny in that documentary sort of says, you know, we were the last band who were still in the houses, you know, still living locally. And then John and Ian went and fucked off to the rich place. So, yeah. And then in 92, they went back into the studio. But by that time, they'd lost a lot of momentum in the fact that they hadn't been able to record for, 2.5 years. And in that time, obviously, a lot changed. I think.
This was going to be my question. Do you think that's probably the worst 5 years to lose that momentum than that era
coming out?
Because you think you went from 80s to 90s was changing, and you went like Nirvana just changed music completely. Yeah. And then you had Britpop. So it was probably the worst 5 years you could have imagined in any era of music for it to change so much is what I'm saying.
But
from
I
the
think
first album to the second one.
I think that's what I'm trying to say to you is if they had been able to continue as they were without that 5 year gap, they would have been able to adapt more steadily with the times instead of being out of touch before they did. Like the Stone Roses were old.
I know what you're saying. I think if you're talking different people, maybe I just think they wouldn't have been like that. But no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they were playing catch up. Yeah, they're that person who turns up to the party late. Fucking knocking them back to try and catch up, and then just getting way too pissed and then just going home early. That's what it was like.
Yeah. I don't think it helped them that when they turned up at the studio, as we've talked about, they didn't have any songs and spent.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
347 10-hour days.
Fucking hell.
Recording the second album.
Write the music, write the lyrics. Yeah. Crazy. That's what I don't understand is there's nothing stopping them from doing that.
No. But I guess maybe with the disruption of the court cases and sacking Evans and Evans sued the Stone Roses. He won it.
How did he win that? What was he suing the Stone Roses for?
For loss of earnings.
That's not their fault, was it?
No, I know. But apparently... How
can he win that?
Well, he won it apparently, and he spent the money on a golf course.
Yes, that's right. He owns a golf course.
So they've been stopped from making music, releasing any, and he's suing them for all that, and it's their fault. That doesn't work.
Because they sacked him. And in 96, the Roses split. But before that, obviously, they came out with their second album.
Are we going to mention the Turns to Stone?
Turns to Stone, yeah. Turns to Stone was a release of their like singles and B-sides, right?
Yeah. It's got some really strong songs on there.
Fucking Elephant Stone, man, is one of them.
But this was a bit similar to Oasis. It's like
B-sides are
B-sides,
strong.
like, they had so many good songs. They were just chucking them on B-sides.
Yeah.
And then you've got like Turns to Stone, which could be an album in itself. And then like with Oasis, you've got Master Plan, which could be an album within itself.
So yeah, on Turns to Stone, which was released in 92.
Yeah, on Silvertone still.
Silvertone. You've got Elephant Stone, which was originally released in 88.
Yeah.
The Hardest Thing, which was the B-side to that. You've got Fool's Gold and What the World Was Waiting For, which is AA in 89.
Yeah.
One Love, which was released in 90, with Something Burning, which was a B-side.
That was on Garage Flower as well, though, wasn't it? I think. Yeah.
Mersey Paradise, which I love, was a B-side to She Bangs the Drums, along with Standing Here and Simone. Going Down was a B-side of Made of Stone, and Where Angels Play was the B-side of Wanna Be Adored.
Strong. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should have saved them. Brought our second album.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done, couldn't they, really?
Crazy.
But, like, the second album is a complete departure, isn't it? It's much richer.
It's more of a
it's
rock.
Full-blooded.
It's more of a rock album, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, it's electric. The guitar's right at the forefront, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the main instrument you hear all the way through it. I mean,
It's
it was
a
brave.
Zeppelin album.
It was brave naming the album Second Coming as well, I must admit.
Oh, I think it was clever. I think after I Am the Resurrection.
It's a good play on. It's a good play on words. I get it.
Yeah.
But it's a brave choice.
It is.
The first song. What's the first song? Breaking Into Heaven.
Breaking Into Heaven, 11 minutes. But it's still got great drums, hasn't it? Like the drumming.
Drumming's really good. Drumming and guitar
so
are really strong on it. The guitar is just doing his own thing, though. That's what I mean. It's very much his album. I thought he was trying to do a show.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, though? Is it me or did every song try to be Love Spreads? Every song sounded like Love Spreads.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, I did. I was just like, where I haven't heard this album. I was playing it. And I was thinking, oh, this is Love Spreads. I was like, oh, no, it's not. And then there's the next one I was going, oh, this is Love Spreads. There must have been 4, 5, 6 songs really sounded similar to Love Spreads. So that's my take on like a first listen all the way through the album. I thought every song was very like they were trying to go to Love Spreads all the time.
I'll admit that I never really listened to The Second Coming when it came out.
Right. No, I didn't know.
It's actually a really rich album.
I think it's good. I think it's one of those ones that when it came out, everyone was like, because there was so much love for the debut.
Yeah.
And the debut was so strong.
And that's their downfall as well, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's probably
there's such a long
goes
break,
against them is they made such a strong first album.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that, isn't it?
But I think it's time as well.
Yeah,
I think
everything went against them. Everything went against them.
Yeah,
it's bonkers.
It's like nothing in that 5 years. It's not like they could release a single or a couple of singles. Just nothing.
No.
Just Turns to Stone, which a lot of the diehard fans would have had on B-sides anyway. Yeah. I think it's a good album. I mean, I don't listen to it and think, oh, this is awful.
Driving South is one of my favourite tracks. Track 2.
It's a good one.
I like Begging You.
Oh, I don't like Begging You.
No, see, I thought I liked that. I thought it was good.
I think that's one of the weakest songs on the album, actually.
I think I like the drums on that. Did they used to play the Brash?
Yeah, they did, I think.
It sounded similar. It sounded familiar to me. I was just like, do I know this? But I liked that.
10 Story Love Song is just so anthemic.
Yeah.
It is a charlatan song.
No. It's not a charlatan song. It's not. It's not.
The chorus isn't.
I don't think the Charlatans ever did anything like that.
The chorus
I like the
isn't.
Charlatans. I love the Charlatans, but they didn't do a 10-story love song.
No, I do like the 10-story love song.
My general feeling on this album is it is really funky. Maybe it's the last hurrah of Baggy and Manchester. Maybe it's like it's got that sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like the swagger
a bit, I suppose. Yeah. It's
When
bluesy,
did
isn't it?
It's very bluesy. Yeah.
I tell you what, it also reminded me of a Primal Scream Manchester.
Glasgow.
Scotland.
Yeah,
Glasgow.
of course they are. It reminded me of
Give In But Don't Give Out.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me because that's very bluesy, jazzy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's similar sort of vein. Yeah.
That's the other thing I learnt doing this. How long Primal Scream have
they've
been
got
around?
loads of albums for that. They've got a few
82,
albums,
right?
Yeah.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Fucking all these
I
bands.
think think they had 1 or 2 albums before Screamadelica, hadn't they?
Yeah, insane.
And who did Bobby Gillespie used to be in?
Hothouse Flower.
No, he's in Jesus and Mary Chain as a drummer.
Really?
Yeah, he's a drummer in the Jesus and Mary Chain.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's on Psycho Candy. He's a drummer on that one. There you go.
They're all connected. It's all connected.
It's a trap.
Can I just say about Daybreak, track 4, which I thought was funky, lyrically really good because it's talking about Rosa Parks and loads of other world sort of issues. Sounds a bit Spin Doctors, though.
Spin Doctors. You love the Spin Doctors, though,
I
right?
used to love the Spin Doctors, yeah.
Looking at you now, you still love the Spin Doctors.
What are you saying? Because I'm wearing my baggy hat.
It's a
My
good job we're
daughter's
not
baggy
filming
hat.
this one.
Yeah, I know. But about halfway through, it turns quite folky.
Yeah, I like
There's some
Makusi
sort
one,
of
wasn't
60s folk
That's one of the songs.
tracks in there.
It strips it all down, and what's that one
Yeah.
they sing?
Tightrope.
Tightrope. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Jangly 60s
quite liked that
harmonies
one.
with some harmonies in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's a bit sea shanky, but it strips right down and
sea shanty.
yeah, it's not sea shanky, sea shanty.
Yes, it's just a load of sea urchins stabbing you.
I quite liked that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Quite a few tracks on this reminded me a bit of Led Zeppelin,
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
bit Rolling Stones,
Yeah, it's just like 60s, 70s
60s
blues, isn't it?
blues, isn't it? Yeah, R&R.
Yeah.
This album has some sad lyrics in it, or like remorseful, kind of like they knew it was the end, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. It must have been difficult, I think, to go in
Yeah.
and not have anything.
Love Spreads, though.
Brilliant. Foz. Oh,
I haven't finished with Love Spreads.
It didn't start.
And I started it. Shut up.
right, you finished it.
This, for me, is again probably one of their greatest tracks.
It's a good one.
It's got everything you want from a band that is associated with the baggy scene, and you know it's funky. It's like great drums, outrageous
Choir.
guitar. It's
A bit of choiry
yeah, it's just
chorus to
everything.
it, innit? See, Love Spreads always reminds me of club art.
Does it?
Yeah,
On a Tuesday,
yeah. I used to play it. I never used to hear it at the Brash, but I always used to hear it at club art.
because I always remember it being much more of a grunge club than
Yeah. And I do remember Love Spreads. Always reminds me of that.
really. You mentioned Voz,
It's just
the hidden track.
What's the point of it?
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Proper jamming track, right? It's just
Yeah,
like some people fucking around.
Yeah, it's them all like demo, and
Yeah,
they're all
yeah.
like it's like an instrumental, isn't it?
out-tune guitars, and you know, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yes.
Great album. I really like this album.
Oh, should we mention the reunion in 2012?
I'm guessing the 2012 reunion was not a success.
They
Didn't
released a couple of singles.
wasn't there? Hang on, I read something that there was a very infamous Reading show in '94 or something like that where they were terrible.
Oh, yeah, that's John Squire had left at that point.
That was their
was it?
first comeback, wasn't
And
it?
they got in Abraham Iziz, who was the guitarist for Simply Red.
Simply Red, yeah.
There was a lot of Simply Red
Yeah.
and links today, isn't there?
And yeah, it went terrible. So then that was it. After that, they kind of just
Yeah.
called it a day.
But they all went on to do some good things, right?
Yeah, Ian Brown's solo
reasonable
career was
things.
good.
I thought so.
Till he went a bit weird. Seahorses.
Yeah, but didn't he have something else as well?
He did the album with Liam Gallagher a few years ago, didn't he?
That was
so I
cool.
went to see him at the
Oh,
Troxy.
fuck, yeah. How was that?
Yeah, it was a good gig, actually. It was good. Apparently, they were in the middle of recording a new album as well. But yeah, the album was all right, you know.
Rennie retired. Obviously, Manny went on to
Primal
join
Scream.
Primal Screen.
Yeah.
And then he died in November 25. We can talk about the legacy after a quiz.
Oh, quiz.
What quiz we're doing?
The quiz that you've lined up for us.
Oh, right. I thought you had a quiz or something. You
Oh,
never
no,
know.
actually, no, I do have a quiz.
No,
Oh,
it's just-
no.
The way you worded it sounded different
Oh.
than we normally do.
Sorry.
I've got to go.
Sorry. So I just think, I was thinking there's actually quite a lot of bands that have Stone in the title of their name.
Now, see, you're ruining my part of the quiz, but go on.
Okay. So I've written a list of 10
Oh,
bands
10, Christ.
that have Stone in their
Yep. Okay.
name. So between the two of you, let's see how many we can get.
Rolling Stones.
Yep.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yep.
That's all I got.
So
Because that's my lyrics thing is slightly different this week.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't got a Stone.
Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Ah, yeah,
Yep.
Queens of the Stone Age, of course.
Joss Stone.
Oh,
Yep. I got Joss Stone.
I thought you'd found one he hadn't then.
Sly
Like-
and the Family Stone.
that's 5.
Romance in the Stone.
That's film. But, I mean, there is a band that's kind of similar. I mean, they're a bit more obscure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to know any of these ones, I don't think.
There's one big one, which I don't think you'll get. But the others you probably won't get because they're quite obscure.
All right, go on then.
I'll give you obscure ones. So you did 5. That's really good. Rosetta Stone.
Oh yes, there is a band, Rosetta Stone. Yes.
Stone Ponies are a band. Angus and Julia Stone.
No.
And another band called Stone Sour.
Oh, Stone Sour, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's one band which are massive, but I don't think you're going to get them.
Go on.
Go on.
Rammstein.
Oh, that's a bit, isn't it?
Which actually in German means Ramstone.
He's a bit dodgy anyway.
Is he?
Rammstein, yeah.
Is he cancelled already?
There was a whole thing about him, yeah.
But anyway, that was my bands
I'm
with
happy.
Stones
I'm happy
quiz.
with 50%.
50% is good. How did you feel about that quiz? Was that a quiz that was, was that worth it?
Oh, the listeners will love it.
Yeah.
It'll be
It was
like
good.
playing along going, I know this. Or not, but yeah.
Yeah, easy busy. Let's get quizzy.
Nice.
Right, AI.
AI. Okay, so yes, the AI game.
What have you got for us tonight?
Well, so slightly different. I thought I'd make this quiz harder tonight. You guys have had it way too easy with a choice of 50-50.
Uh-oh.
Bollocks to that. Right, so tonight you were going to guess whether the lyrics are from the Stone Roses,
Yep.
the Rolling Stones,
Oh, God.
or the Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh,
All the Stones. Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Go on, I'll go first.
Bonus
Ladies
point
first.
if you can guess the song as well.
Okay.
Okay. First lyric
Yeah.
of Today. Strolling on the boulevards of Paris, naked as the day that I will die.
It's the Rolling Stones.
Stone Roses,
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, or Stone Temple Pilots.
Rolling Stones. I don't know the song though.
Rolling Stones.
You going Rolling Stones as well?
Yeah.
Got an idea of a song?
No.
I'm going to go Street Fighting Man.
Yeah. You're both right with Rolling Stones. It's Honky Tonk Woman though. You got all you got. I can't compete with the riders in the other heats.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots.
Got any songs? You know any songs of theirs?
I don't know Stone
No, I don't
Stone
know.
Temple Pilots.
It was Rolling Stones, I'm afraid, again, guys.
Oh, was it?
It was Start Me Up.
Stop me up.
Yeah.
Right, next lyric. I don't feel too steady on my feet. I feel hollow. I feel weak.
That's the Stone Roses.
Is absolutely for Stone Roses.
Any songs? We got any songs?
Made of Stone.
No. She Bangs the Drums.
She bangs the drums, yeah.
Somehow you got the fucking right song. She
well done.
bangs the drums. A bonus point for Jimmy. 3-2. You're one next. You'll see the look and you'll see the lies. You'll eat the lies and you will.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yep.
You don't know songs, I'm guessing.
No idea.
Yeah, you're both right. Vaseline. Right, one more lyric. Is it 4-3 to Jimmy? Right, last one then. I'm standing warm against the cold now that the flames have taken hold. Stone Roses, Rolling Stones, or the Stone Temple Pilots? This is called the Free Stone Lyric Song today, if you have only just tuned into us. We've slightly changed the format.
On KSWSD.
Stone Cold 3 Austin.
Once more, please.
I'm standing warm against the cold now that the flames have taken hold.
Stone Temple Pilots.
You don't know any of the songs?
No.
We're going with that.
I'll go Stone Roses, but I don't know what song it is.
It is the Stone Roses.
Ooh.
It was Made of Stone, that one.
4-4.
4-4. Finished in a draw. Thought he was going to win that one.
Well played.
Thought he was going to win that one, Jimmy. Gareth salvaged it back right at the end.
All right, albums. Do we need to do albums? We probably don't, do we?
No.
I mean, we're all going to go Stone Roses and then The Second Coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any standouts for you guys
Songs?
in terms of songs?
I Am the Resurrection. This is the one.
This is the one, really?
Yeah, Mersey Paradise.
See, I would go for
Love Spreads.
my top 4 would probably be Love Spreads, Made of Stone, I'm the Resurrection, and then She Bangs the Drums. I do love that one.
It's the intro, right? It just throws you in it.
See, objectively and musically, you'd probably say I'm the Resurrection, without a doubt.
Yeah,
But She Bangs the
that's my
Drums
number
just
one.
gets me in a...
Yeah.
When I hear that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to dance.
Yeah.
I like One Love as well. Big fan of One Love.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Single, though, right? It's not on any album.
No, it's on the Made of Stone, but yeah. Single.
Yeah. Drive South is in my top 5. Love Spreads, She Bangs the Drums, Elephant Stone,
10-story love song.
that sort of backwards drumming, I Am Resurrection. I can't get away from the 3 tunes in one song that just make you want to dance. Done.
Just bad decisions, ultimately, cost them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And timing, everything. We've talked about it all. They just were unlucky with timing.
Yeah.
All this happened in a period when music just changed so much.
Yeah.
It's like turning up to a party late and just trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
Interesting one.
Anyway,
you go.
lovely to see you, beautiful humans.
Yeah.
And I will see you for the next one.
All right, bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Adios. Adieu to you and you.
And yeah.
This has been a Kiss the Curb production, produced by Barry at Backwater Channel Studios. Music by Ben Bailey. Talking About is presented by Gareth Norman, James Gentle, and Philip Reynolds.